Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. Today I would like to talk about the most famous and most iconic bag from Louis Vuitton, the Speedy bag. And there are a few brands out there that do have a very similar style, and they've been trying to chase after Louis Vuitton's popularity, but I mean, as time can tell, the Speedy from Louis Vuitton, it's an iconic, timeless bag. It has been very popular for decades. And by the look of it, it is not gonna go out of style, and it is still extremely popular now. So before we go on any further, I just want to emphasize that my Speedy bag, it's actually from last year's, the spring collections. The spring summer collections, but the size itself, it's the 30. So this is the Speedy 30. It comes in Speedy 25, Speedy 30, 35. I believe it goes to as high as 40. And recently they do have the Speedy BB that is out with the collaborations for the League of Legends, LOL. That is the Speedy BB, which is smaller, I believe, than the Speedy 25. But the one that I'm holding at the moment that I have, it's the Speedy 30. And this is actually from the spring summer collections last year. Just a brief, I'm gonna show you the bag itself, just a brief videos. And as you can see, the bag itself underneath, it's a giant monogram in a variety of color, in a very big pop-up colors for the spring summer last year. And I like the handle itself. The handle, it has that monogram, that black and white monogram, which it was quite popular last year. They bring out quite a few styles using that monogram. And this is the Speedy bandolier. What it means is the bandolier versions comes with a strap and obviously the hook for the strap. It has that strap that is linked to the bag on both sides. The Speedy bag, it's a very minimalistic bag in terms of design, because, sorry, I'm just going to take that out. This is the chain that comes with it. I'm just going to take this out so that I can show you what it looks on the inside. And I'm sorry if it's just a little bit harder to take out. Because most of the Speedy bags, you can fold it. Because of the squishiness of it, you can actually fold this. And that's why it is so popular, because it is so versatile. You can keep it in your luggage. If you go traveling, you can fold it up. And if you actually bought a lot of items overseas, you can just take it out, unfold it, and you can use this as a hand luggage. And you can actually do a lot of things with this. So just show you the content of it. It's very minimalistic. Basically, it's just got one zip pocket at the back. And this one, it's made in France. The reasons why it's a bandolier, like I say, it has the strap here. And you can adjust the strap, as you can see. And this middle part is the extension. If you feel that it is too long, you can always take it out and just connect the two ends to make it into a shoulder strap. So the middle part, they actually call it an extension. To make it into a crossbody, you need to have that extensions. But yes, basically for the strap, you just hook it up on both sides. And yeah, you can use this as a shoulder bag, as a luggage bag. It is very versatile in that nature. And this is the Speedy 30. I believe the 25 and the 30, in fact the 35 as well, I believe they do come with the options. If you don't want the strap, or if you don't want the hook, it comes in cheaper. And the Speedy 25 bag, it starts from 1,830 Canadian dollars. So the Speedy, it's quite a reasonable price point. If you don't want the strap and the hook, it is a little bit cheaper. It starts from 1,400, I believe. So you do save quite a fair bit, but the fact is you don't have the options to use as a shoulder bag. It has to be a handbag. So that is the options of that from Louis Vuitton. But as I mentioned, the video is about other brands that try to copy the Speedy bag. And one of the most popular one is from Gucci. This was actually very popular in the past decade, but however nowadays it's just not as popular as it used to be. And I'm talking about the Gucci Boston bag. You can still get the Boston bag. They are not that common nowadays, but if you search the pre-loved market, you are able to find lots of them. But you are still able to get it from a brand new one, from Gucci, from Neiman Marcus, from Nordstrom. They do sell the Boston bags still, and mostly in monogram GG. Whereas the one that I have here, this was purchased nearly 10 years ago. It is in leather, and it has that Gucci strap with the green and red that is synonymous to Gucci. It has that all around it, and it has the feet as compared to the Louis Vuitton Speedy has no feet. This is slightly more in terms of the content and the inside. It has a strap here, and it has 2 pockets. So it's actually slightly more detailed as compared to the Speedy, which is a very minimalistic design on the inside. So this is the Boston bag, but the size of it, again, it comes in a strap that you can adjust, and you can actually take out the strap as well. You can remove it. So in terms of the size wise, the Speedy 30 and the Boston bag, I apologize, the camera just shaking. They are very similar in terms of size and the design. See how it is very similar in terms of the length. The shape, the height. Bear in mind the Speedy from Louis Vuitton is mostly in canvas. You do have an option to purchase the Epi Leather Speedy, but the one that I have is the canvas, and the canvas one, it is cheaper. So the leather one that I have, the Boston bag that I've got from Gucci, let me see if I can find the receipt. Because I have this bag for over 10 years. I do have the tag, but I don't think I have the receipt. I do have the tag. And that is the price that I purchased, 1,295 Canadian dollars. But again, this was purchased around 10 years ago, 9 or 10 years ago. And I actually saw on Neiman Marcus the monogram canvas. It was retail for 1,350 US dollars. So if you do a conversions to Canadian dollars, it is pretty much very similar in terms of the price point to the Speedy. The one that is at Neiman Marcus, it's retail for 1,350 US. If you do a conversion, it is going to be very close to the Speedy, the Louis Vuitton Speedy price point. Another bag that I will save comes very close to the Louis Vuitton one is the Prada Duffle. Just a note, the Boston bag has been renamed as the Duffle bag now from Gucci. So if you can't find it on the website, see if you can Google Duffle, D-U-F-F-L-E. You should be able to find that. It is not as popular as obviously the Speedy from Louis Vuitton, but they are still selling the Duffle bag. It used to be called the Boston bag. And Prada have their own versions of the Duffle. It is quite popular a few years ago, but as time goes by, a lot of people prefer a mini bag. So, but this Prada Duffle bag, it is a smaller bag. In terms of size, it is closer to the Speedy 25, which is one size smaller than this. The one that I have is the Speedy 30. So the Speedy 25 will be equivalent in terms of size to the Prada Duffle. The Prada Duffle bag, it is all leather. They do have other materials they release, like denim. I remember seeing the denim, the fabric, but yes, the popular one is obviously the leather ones. And you can see that the zip actually goes all the way down here. So it is just a little bit different as compared to the Speedy bag from Louis Vuitton. And the strap is removable, but it's on the side here, which is the same, the side here. And in terms of the content wise, I'm sorry, I do have my personal belongings in here. In terms of the content wise, let me show that to you. It does have that, I don't know whether you can see it. It has a zip pocket at the back. Well, and it also comes in a fabric, the monogram fabric, the Prada monogram fabric on the interior. So it is closer, it is similar in terms of the content, the inside style to the Boston bag rather than the Speedy bag. And the Prada bag, it is actually cheaper, slightly cheaper than both the Boston bag, the Duffle bag, and the Speedy bag. I remember purchasing this Prada bag for just over 1,000 Canadian dollars, but then it was actually on sale. It was, I believe it was 30% sale. So if you want the Prada Duffle bag, always keep an eye on the sale items because they do go on sale. And that's the reasons why it's cheaper than these two. And I believe Gucci doesn't usually go on sale. However, they do have premium outlets. So if you go to their premium outlet, you should be able to find one or two of their Duffle bags on a discounted price. Again, the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag does not go on sale. The price point keeps on increasing over the years because of the popularity, and they always release the different versions of it every year. As you can see, this was released last year, And they do have the denim collections, the denim Speedy, just out with the denim collections a few months ago. So they always release something new with their Speedy. And they do have the Speedy BB for the LOL, Legend of League of Legends collaborations. That one has the more like a jungle on monogram concept. So that Speedy itself, it's not gonna go away fairly soon. As you can tell that it is still a very popular bag. If you want security or investment, the Louis Vuitton Speedy is always the best. However, in terms of price point, you might be able to get the Prada one cheaper price and with leather. So it all depends on your budget. And if you see something you like this from Prada or from Gucci, go ahead and think about it, because in terms of popularity, yes, the Louis Vuitton is always going to be very popular and the resale value is there. But if you see something that you like, bear in mind, from Prada, it's usually seasonal. From Gucci, it's somewhere between seasonal to long-term investment, depending if you have the monogram, because the monogram Boston bag, or the monogram Duffle bag as it's now being called, it is still very popular because of the monogram style. So if you do have any questions and if you do have any comments, please do so in the sections below. And once again, thanks for watching.